everybody, how's it going? It's a Daily Shooter, and this is just going to be a quick review of the Ruger Mini 14 chambered in 300 Blackout. Now, obviously, it's going to be a quick video because there's about 1,001 different videos on YouTube right now talking about the Ruger Mini 14. People have done just about everything to this gun, and we already know that it's a solid platform. I think this thing is going to be around for a long time because it's really easy to operate, it's really easy to maintain. It's just, its overall simplicity is, I think, what makes this a great rifle. Now, Ruger was smart. When Ruger designed this gun, they didn't just keep it stagnant. You know, it was originally designed in 223, now they're available in 7.6239, and then when Ruger saw the rise of the 300 Blackout, they decided to make this one in 300 Blackout. So by keeping the calibers changing and keeping new calibers coming into this platform, it kind of ensures the existence will continue. Now, 300 Blackout can be a little bit finicky. The reason is because you have such a wide variation of what you can get in ammunition, everything down from 90 grains to 220 grains, supersonic, subsonic, and just about everything in between. So you really need a rifle that can kind of handle that wide range of ammunition. And here's what I found out with this particular rifle right here. I found out that out of the box, just the way that it is, it will not cycle subsonic ammunition. So keep that in mind. But it will somewhat cycle subsonic ammunition that is right on the cusp, and I think a lot of you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. It is subsonic ammunition. It might say subsonic on the box, but you'll still hear that crack. It's just right over subsonic, so something around the 180 grain range, 200 grain range, 190. So between, let's say, like 180 and 200 grains, this thing will still run. Not 100% reliability. You'll still have some hiccups here and there, but it'll run. You get up to the 200 grain, the actual subsonic stuff, the stuff that will not break the sound barrier when the bullet leaves the barrel, that stuff will not cycle. It'll basically turn it into, you know, a single shot rifle is what you'll have. Now, I don't know if that changes once you put a suppressor on it because I live in the state of California, so we can't have suppressors. I'm not able to test that for you, but I'm sure there's videos out there where people are running these with suppressors and they can tell you, you know, what the sound decibels are, what the reducing rating is, and whether or not it cycles. But as it is, out of the box, without a suppressor, subsonic did not work for me. Now, here's the thing. I had some ammunition that was more accurate than others out of this gun. This gun has a 16-inch barrel. It's a 1-in-7 twist, so I found that the lighter ammunition was more accurate than the heavier stuff. The 120 grain was kind of the sweet spot. I still got good accuracy out of the 150 grain ammunition, but 120 seems to be where it was at. 90 grain, anything below 120, 110 with some type of, you know, polymer tip or ballistic tip ammunition, it seemed to get a little bit off. Okay, so my group started to open up once I got below 120. Above 120, the 150 range, my groups barely opened up, just a little, enough to, you know, give note to you guys. So I'd say the perfect ammunition, if you're talking about accuracy for this rifle right here, with the 16-inch barrel, 1-in-7 twist, is going to be supersonic, 120 to 150. That's what I would run in this primarily. Now, when you're talking about the Ruger Mini 14 and 300 Blackout, one thing you should note is that the gun's really exactly the same as a Ruger Mini 14 chambered in 223. You have the same bolt, you have the same stock. Now, obviously, there's several different stocks that you can get. This particular one right here is a synthetic stock. It's lightweight. The entire gun, as you see it right here, weighs 6.7 pounds. So it is a lightweight versus some other stocks that are on the market. But still, with the synthetic stock, the bolt is the same. Everything's basically the same except for the barrel. So the barrel allows you to shoot that 30 caliber projectile on it. If you're looking for a muzzle device like this one right here, this particular one right here actually has a blast forwarding device that comes with it. So you would screw on the blast forwarding device, you unscrew that, and you would be able to use this compensator that you see right here. So this is something that was added aftermarket. But still, you need something that has a thread for like 308, okay? So you don't want to look to the 128 threads. You want to look for something bigger for a 308. That's what's going to fit on this particular barrel right here. It's got a nice barrel. It's a blued barrel. You know, standard sights. This particular one right here does come with, it's almost like a tactical version that comes with a Picatinny rail on top. But pretty nice, you know. I really enjoy this rifle. I enjoy it for its overall simplicity, ease of takedown. All you have to do is get a little screwdriver, pop this thing out. The entire gun basically comes apart for easy cleaning, and then you can put it back together for easy cleaning. So overall reliability was fantastic. Stay away from the subsonic stuff. And you got yourself a great Mini 14. Now, why would you buy a Mini 14 and 300 Blackout to begin with? Obviously, Mini 14s are great guns. In California, this is a type of gun that I know a lot of people are going towards, simply for the fact that it's not really on the Department of Justice's website, or radar, excuse me. So they're not really looking at guns like this right now. They're looking at, AR-15 style firearms and whatnot. So I know a lot of people might go towards the Mini 14 for that particular instance. But 300 Blackout, why would you get a Mini 14 at 300 Blackout? Well, 300 Blackout I think is a great cartridge out to, let's say, 300 yards. It is very comparable to 7.62 by 3.9, but the recoil is extremely light. You're talking about a slimmed down kind of cartridge, and I really like the 300 Blackout. It's a niche cartridge. I don't like the 300 Blackout for like plinking and range use and stuff like that, but if you have this gun for home defense, if you have this gun as a ranch rifle, a hog rifle, or something like that, where maybe 223 is a little bit too small, you want a 30 caliber projectile, but you don't really want to kind of up into the 308, in that area, then yeah, 300 Blackout is great. 300 Blackout is a very useful round, and because it is standardized now, you can use it in any 300 Blackout firearm. So very cool. Nice rifle, good cartridge. I think that this is definitely something worth checking out. Again, 300 Blackout's a little bit expensive to be plinking with, but if you can afford it, by all means, go ahead. Great ranch gun, great home defense gun. So yeah, anyway, 300 Blackout by Ruger Mini 14. Thank you all very much for watching. Please like, subscribe. Have a great day.